Have you ever said, I have acne skin, or maybe my skin type is sensitive? What if I told you that both of those statements could actually be wrong? One of the biggest mistakes people make in skincare is confusing skin types with skin conditions. And here is why that matters. If you don't know that the difference, you could end up buying the wrong products, following the wrong routine, and making your skin even worse. In some today's lessons, I'm going to show you the difference between a skin type and the skin condition, and we'll go through the 6 most common skin conditions that every skincare beginner should know. So let's get started. Hi everyone, I'm Bardia, a beauty therapist, and here is the Skin Academy. On this channel, I make skincare simple, science-based, and easy to understand. In our previous lesson, we learned about 5 different skin types. Today, we are taking the next step by learning something just as important, the difference between skin types and skin conditions. Before we talk about specific skin conditions, let's make one thing clear. A skin type is something your skin naturally born with it. It describes how your skin normally behaves based on how much oil it produces. That's why we classify skin into 5 main types: dry, oily, combination, normal, and sensitive. A skin condition, on the other hand, is something that develops over the time. It can be caused by hormones, sun exposure, genetics, lifestyle, stress, certain skincare products, or even changes in the environment. But the important thing is to remember is this. A skin condition can happen to any skin type. For example, someone with oily skin can also have dehydration. Someone with dry skin can develop acne. Someone with normal skin can experience hyperpigmentation. That's why identifying your skin type is the only first step. Understanding your skin condition is what helps you to choose the right treatments. Let's get started with one of the most common skin conditions in the world, the acne. When people get pimples, they often say, I have acne skin, but that's not actually correct. Acne is not a skin type. It's a skin condition that can affect different skin types. Although acne is more common in people with oily skin because excess sebum can clog the pores, people with dry or combination skin can also develop acne. So, what exactly is acne? Acne happens when your pores become clogged with excess oil and dead cells and sometimes bacteria. This can lead to blackheads, whiteheads, pimples, or even deeper, painful breakouts. Hormones, genetics, stress, and certain skincare products can all play a role in triggering the acne. That's why 2 people with the same skin type may have completely different experiences with it. The important thing to remember is this. Acne tells you about your skin conditions, not your skin type. So instead of saying, I have acne skin, it's much more accurate to say, I have oily skin with acne, or I have combination skin with acne. Understanding that difference is the first step toward choosing the right skincare routine. Now, let's move on the other condition that many people confuse with sensitive skin, the rosacea. Now, let's talk about another skin condition that is often misunderstood, rosacea. Many people think rosacea is just sensitive skin, but they are not the same thing. Rosacea is chronic inflammatory skin condition, which means it usually lasts for a long time and may come and go in flare-ups. The most common signs of rosacea are persistent redness, especially on the cheeks, on the nose, the chin, and the forehead. Well, some people may also notice visible tiny blood vessels and a feeling of warm or burning, and in some cases, small red bumps that can look similar to acne. Although we don't know the exact cause of rosacea, but we do know that certain things can trigger a flare-up. Common triggers include, for example, the sunlight, the hot weather, spicy food, alcohol, emotional stress, and even very hot drinks. But one important thing to remember is that rosacea can affect any skin type. Someone with oily skin can have rosacea, just as someone with dry skin can. That's why rosacea is considered a skin condition and not a skin type. If you notice that your face stays red most of the time or frequently flares up, After certain triggers, it is important to see a dermatologist for a proper diagnosis because rosacea requires a different approach than ordinary skin sensitivity. So remember this. Sensitive skin reacts easily, but rosacea is a chronic inflammatory skin condition that needs proper management. Now, let's have a look at another condition that people often confuse with dry skin. And what is that? The dehydrated skin. And now it's the time to talk about the dehydration. Many people think dry skin and dehydrated skin mean the same thing, but they're actually very different. Dry skin is a skin type, but dehydration is a skin condition. Here is the easiest way to remember the difference. Dry skin lacks oil, and dehydrated skin lacks water. That means even someone with very oily skin can still have dehydrated skin. When your skin doesn't have enough water, it may feel tight, look dull, lose its natural glow, or become more sensitive. Some people also notice fine lines, for example, around the eyes, right at this part, or it could be also say the dehydration lines, especially after the cleansing. So what causes dehydration skin? It can happen because of harsh cleansers, overexfoliation, hot weather, air conditioning, cold climates, or damaged skin barrier that allows water to escape more easily. The good news is that dehydration is usually temporary and can often be improved with the right skincare routine. For example, you may use gentle cleansers, hydrating ingredients like hyaluronic acid or glycerin, moisturizing regularly, and protecting your skin barrier can all help to restore your skin hydration. So here is the key takeaway. Dry skin needs more oil, but dehydrated skin needs more water. Understanding this simple difference can completely change the way you choose your skin products. Now let's move on another very common skin condition that many people may experience, the hyperpigmentation. Hyperpigmentation happens when your skin produces too much melanin, the pigment that gives your skin its color. As a result, some areas become darker than the surrounding skin. This can happen for several reasons, like sun exposure, acne marks, hormonal changes, or even skin injury. But the important thing is to remember hyperpigmentation is not a skin type. Anyone can develop it, whether they have oily, dry, combination, or normal skin. But the good news is that while the right skincare, daily sunscreen, and a little patience, many types of hyperpigmentation can gradually improve over time. So remember, hyperpigmentation is a change in skin color, not a skin type. Now, let's move on to the next topic, which is skin aging. As we get older, our skin naturally produces less collagen and elastin, the proteins that keep it firm, smooth, and elastic. Because of this, you may begin to notice fine lines, wrinkles, or loss of firmness over the time. The important thing to remember is that aging is not a skin type. Now let's talk about another skin condition that everyone experiences eventually, which is skin aging. As we get older, our skin naturally produces less collagen and elastin, the proteins that keep it firm, smooth, and elastic. Because of this, you may begin to notice fine lines, wrinkles, or loss of firmness over the time. The important thing to remember is that aging is not a skin type. It's a natural process that affects every skin type, whether your skin is oily, dry, combination, normal, or sensitive. While aging is completely normal, protecting your skin from the sun, using sunscreen every day, and following a healthy skincare routine can help keep your skin looking healthier for a longer time. So remember this, aging is a natural skin condition, not a skin type. Now, let's finish with one last condition that is often misunderstood, the sensitivity. Finally, let's talk about sensitivity. Sensitivity is not a skin type, it's a skin condition that can affect any skin type. Sensitive skin reacts more easily to things like skincare products, weather changes, environmental factors. It may become red, itchy, irritated, or develop a burning sensation. The good news is that with gentle skincare and a healthy skin barrier, sensitivity can often be managed. So remember, sensitive skin is about how your skin reacts, not what your skin type is. If you found this lesson helpful and interesting, let me know in the comments. and tell me which skin condition would you like to learn more about next. If you'd like to study notes from today's lesson, simply comment skin condition below and I will send them to you. And if you are enjoying the skincare course, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next lesson. Thanks you so much for watching the video and I will see you in the next class.